Hi everyone, and welcome to week 6 of Writing 213. I just got back from Chicago presenting my research at the conference on college composition and communication. It's the biggest conference in my field. I put together a budget that looks a lot like the budgets you all are putting together for your career research projects. I hope you're finding the work practical. I enjoyed reading your summaries about the peer review, and I hope that you recognize the way that readers can help you to see holes in your own ideas and your own work. We can't see what we write ourselves sometimes because we're so inside of our own heads. We have to count on other readers to fill in that information for us. So this week you are directing your own reading. I would like to recommend that if you're having problems finding resources, you can always come to me, but really go see a research librarian. It is so easy to chat the librarian, call them. The librarians are wizards. I'm pretty good at finding research. When I really want to find the best research, I consult with our research librarians on my own work regularly. So this is a perk for you. When you're a student, you have access to the consortium library for free and the librarians. So take advantage of it. I highly recommend meeting with a research librarian throughout your process. For the next couple weeks, after you turn in your career research project, we'll start a research essay where finding those sources of information will be even more important. But let's not move forward too quickly. This week, you will submit your career research project on Friday. I highly recommend before you submit the project that you look back at the assignment and make sure that you have met the criteria for it. Reread this assignment, especially the important characteristics, and then remember that you should also submit a reflection along with your paper. This is not a paper that you're going to publish. It's not something that you're going to work with an editor on. These are advantages that professionals have when they're working on writing. As a student, you only have a few weeks to work on a project. It's not going to be your very, very best work. And so I'm giving you an opportunity to reflect on that work and tell me what you might have done differently if you had more time and things like that. I'm also letting you evaluate your own work so that you can show me the degree to which you understand what good writing is. So make sure that you do not submit your paper unless you have also included the reflection. It's okay to include the reflection at the bottom of your paper. It's also okay to submit it as a separate document. Either way is fine. So you'll submit that by Friday. Before we start class next week, I would love it if you just read through the Module 3 assignments to see what's ahead of you. And most importantly, read the next research paper that is going to be due in week 11. This is a research paper that is exploring a problem in your field. We'll take it step by step just like we did this project. You'll engage in a large group workshop, a small group workshop, peer review. You'll write source summaries along the way, and hopefully that will help you to arrive at a paper where you understand a problem in your field and can show it with research. Take care, everyone. I will be at my regular office hours all week virtually, so join me if you have any questions. And of course, you can call or text me during the day too if you have questions, but don't sit there with a question in your head and worry through it. I've done that too many times in my life. I want to assure you I'm a friendly face who's here to answer your questions. Take care, everyone, and I look forward to reading your papers soon.